Hey, what's up, you guys? Creative DWill here from Sweetwater, and today we're going to be taking a look at 5 VST delay plugins that I think sound amazing on vocals. So let's go ahead and dive in and let's get creative. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I got an instance of Machine pulled up here, and we got a vocal and kind of like a little quick track that I've been working on, but I added a vocal to see what it would sound like if I had an artist on it, and while I was mixing it, I wanted to just make room for the artist. So I typically do that whenever I'm producing. I'll add a vocal, but I got the vocal from Splice, and this is what our vocal sounds like. It was completely dry. Then I added some reverb to it. So this is what our vocal sounds like really quick. Let me play this with nothing. This is by itself.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight.
So nothing too crazy, just a quick little vocal loop that I got from Splice, and it sounds very dry. So what I did was I added some reverb from Crystalline from Baby Audio. Hold on one second. Here we go. Let's play this.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
And that gave it like a sense of space and like it was sitting in a place that I wanted to sit. But adding delays makes it even better. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Just adding delays just to give your vocals a different dimension, and some of the ones that I think sound amazing on vocals. So for our first delay, we have H delay from Waves. Yo, H delay has been like my go-to delay plugin for like some years now. It's been out for a while, but I love it because it's super simple and it just gets the job done and it sounds really good. So if you're just starting off, Waves H delay I think is a great place to start because it's very intuitive and the interface is super easy. So we got our delay section over here, which is the time values in which we want our delay to delay for, I guess echo for. Right now I got mine set to 1/4, and we are on ping, meaning that it goes from left to right. When you're in ping pong mode, it goes from left and right, rather than if I turn that off, it'd be straight down the middle. We have it set to our host, meaning it follows the tempo of our host. I highly recommend you guys, unless you want to change the BPM or change the tempo, then you can come over here to BPM, but I highly recommend y'all just stick with it and keep it at the same of your host. That's what I do, unless you're trying to do some crazy effect. Then we got our milliseconds. Now, this is a cheat code, so this is extra for you guys. When I first started off, I found a video, I think it was Help Me Devon's video, where he suggested that, hey, if you don't know how to calculate your delay into milliseconds, get H delay and then hit milliseconds, and it's calculating what 1/4 would be in milliseconds. Now, if you're dialing in your reverb and everything, you can dial in your pre-delay and your diffusion all at the same time. It'll be in the same time value, so you can dial it in time value. So if I came over here and changed this to, let's say, a quarter note, boom, and now it changed up the milliseconds of my delay, which is super cool. So that's a little tidbit for you. So that's milliseconds, but let's change that back to host because I ain't got time to be doing all that calculating. All right, so we got our feedback, then we got our filter section, our low and high pass filter, our modulation, our depth and rate. And then we got this analog knob that adds like just a little bit of analog saturation to it. All right, so that's that. Now let's play this with our track. I'm gonna play it really quick with nothing on the vocal, just so you can get a sense for the track without it, and then we're gonna play it with it. So here we go.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
Simple. Let's play this with it.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight. I've been feeling restless. I'm terrified to see you.
You can hear that it just gave that vocal a different dimension and made it sound wider because I got that ping going, so it's more going on in the sound field. Yeah, I love H delay. Just add something to it. And I got a little low pass going on over here.
I'm terrified to see you.
I can come over here and change this high pass.
Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight. And I've been feeling restless.
And you hear that delay kind of get airy, like it adds a little, I'm getting rid of that low end on that delay, so it makes a little bit more room in the sound field. So let's go ahead and turn that back, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mess with the low pass knob right here.
I'm terrified to see you
Now you hear that it sounds like it's underwater, so we got our high pass and low pass, and you can add that different effect to it. So I absolutely love Ace Delay. It's not much going on here, but it gets the job done. So let's go ahead and move over to our next delay plugin, which is EchoBoy from Soundtoys. Yo, EchoBoy from Soundtoys, I think it's been around for some years, and rightfully so, because this thing just works and sounds good on pretty much anything that you throw it on. Got a little bit more features than Ace Delay. It allows you to dial in your delays a little bit more with the saturation over here. Then we got our the type and style. You can dial in the wobble, diffusion, saturation. So you can really do a whole lot with your delays inside of EchoBoy. So let me go ahead and play this vocal so we can see what it sounds like without it and with it. And I went ahead and dialed in. Typically what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll actually find a preset, but this I just dialed it straight in. So let's go ahead and see what it sounds like.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
So that's without, now this is with EchoBoy playing. I got it set to a quarter note for the delays.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
All right, let's actually play something really quick so you guys can hear what it sounds like in context to some music. So let's play that really quick. And you heard how that delay was kind of airy and just added like a little presence. It just sounded really soft and pretty. I love that. I was able to dial that in how I wanted to.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless. I'm terrified to see you hiding in the dark.
You can hear how the track sounds really ambient, and then EchoBoy kind of gave it like that airiness, like I said before, but it really gave it like this different presence, just this different depth to the vocal. Now, you can actually tempo temp your delay. So if you don't know the tempo of a track or anything that you're trying to find the tempo to, you can tempo tap your delay in right here with this button right here, tempo tap. And then what's unique about EchoBoy is they got this little groove section over here where I can actually shuffle my delays. Let's play it really quick with nothing on.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
You hear that it gave a different groove, meaning that the vocal is in time, the delay is in time, but I added a little bit of swing to it. So it's kind of like out of time, but in time at the same, I don't know. It just sounds really good, yo. This is crazy. All right, so hold on. Let me go back, and we're going to do shuffle and see what shuffle's hitting for.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
That sounds like, to me, it sounds like it's shuffling in between in time and with the swing groove. I don't know, man. It's just doing something that just feels right. Let me go back here, and I'm going to put it back in the middle. And now I got this feel over here where you can say rushing or just dragging. Let's do dragging, and let's add swing and see what's up with that.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness.
So you can see or hear that vocal sounds like it's dragging and adding a swing to it. So this is super unique to EchoBoy, because typically you got to go in and kind of adjust everything, the timing and everything, but you can do that right here with just this swing and feel. So I'm gonna bring that back because I don't want to drag it, and I want to bring that back because I want mine to kind of be straight in time. And now down here, the modes, we got our dual echo. So if I change this over here, you notice that this section over here actually changes. That is because it's changing the way that is echoing. EchoBoy is changing the way that it's echoing. So let's go over here and let's play this real quick.
I'm terrified to see you.
So that is ping pong mode. This is single mode.
I'm terrified to see you.
That's straight down the middle. And then we got this rhythm echo over here. It's probably gonna go crazy because I don't have any of the parameters set. You can hear it's already starting to go crazy. Let's play this really quick and see what we got going on.
I'm terrified to see you.
Woo! That sounded crazy. Then we got our saturation over here, our input and our output. And like I said, we can dial in the different modes and everything, the style mode. So EchoBoy is really, really intuitive. You can really get unique and creative with EchoBoy. So make sure you guys check out the link in the description. Go check out EchoBoy. All right, so let's move on to our next delay. Our next delay is by FabFilter's Timeless 3. I absolutely love FabFilter plugins. I use Pro Q 3 a lot in my when I'm mixing and crafting my vocals. And the reason why I love Timeless 3 is because the FabFilter is so intuitive. What I mean by that is simple and easy to use. I always like to start off with an effect or a preset with them, and I like to dial it in myself. We have drive, lo-fi, diffusion, dynamic, pitch. All of these different knobs right here does something totally different to your vocals. And I think that FabFilter just got it right when they created Timeless. So let me go ahead and play this really quick, and we're gonna take a listen to what it sounds like on our vocals.
Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless and terrified to see you. Hiding in.
So you hear that the delay is catching on the tail end of that vocal. So it's not playing while the vocal is actually playing. It's waiting for the vocal to finish to come back. Now, what's super cool about Timeless is that they got this ducking feature right here that allows me to actually duck my delay till the vocal does its thing, and then the delay will come back in. I know it sounds crazy, but it is a super cool feature. Not too many delays plugins have that feature. The two other on this list does, but I really love that about Timeless. So let's go ahead and play this really quick, and I'm gonna show you guys what this ducker feature is doing. This is my favorite feature on Timeless.
I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless.
So you hear how the vocal still maintains its presence, which is, if that's the effect that you're going for, then you can definitely achieve that with Timeless. All right, so one other thing that I love about this, and this is kind of like a creative tip for you guys if you happen to pick up Timeless, is this pitch shift right here, meaning you can pitch shift the delay so it sounds like it's up a few semitones or down a few semitones, and you can kind of automate that to get this crazy effect. Let me show you guys what I mean right here. Right now I got it pushed up to like 9 semitones, so that delay is going to sound crazy. So let's go ahead and play that.
I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless.
So that's a unique way that you can use Timeless. I typically use Timeless for like my creative and I call it weird effects, delay effects, but Timeless does give me the ability to control and just do a whole bunch of different things. So make sure you guys check out the link in the description if you want to check out Timeless. Let's move on to our next delay on the list. Our next delay is from UVI. It is Relayer. Man, when Relayer first came out, I was utilizing this plugin like day and night because it just had so many features and so many ways that I can get creative. Right now, I'm utilizing a preset. Over here is called Radio Spread Preset. So if you guys want to copy that, then go ahead and copy it. Let's play it without it really quick so you guys can hear the difference.
I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless. I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness.
All right, so now you notice that it's not, I dialed this in a little bit different than all the rest of the delays. What I did was I kind of pushed the repeats up to 3, and it's off sync just by a little bit. So it's delaying like the second word. So it sounds like the lead vocal and the delay is doing like this song and dance. It kind of sounds like an ad lib. Somebody's ad libbing behind her. So I love Relayer for that. I don't even know how I dialed it in. I just typically find a way to do it, and I save it as a preset. So I'm definitely gonna save this as a preset. Matter of fact, let me save that as a preset. Let's call that Creative DWill. If you guys want it, then maybe I'll put it out for you guys. So it's a super cool effect. So take a listen to this really quick.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless.
I love Relayer. So we got our pan section over here. I can actually change the way that I want this to pan. We have a different effect section, our cutoff, and I can change a whole bunch of other different I guess reflections right here, how the cutoff works for the reflections. Then I got I don't even know what effect this is over here. I just dial in different presets. We got the wah, we got the vowel mode. Let's add just some stuff and see what's going on here.
I'm terrified to see you hiding in the darkness, cold.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, so I'm gonna say, yeah, you know what? Let me just get back to it. I'm about to save that as a preset as well. So if you have headphones on, then you can hear that one portion of it delayed saying a different word of the vocal, and then another one delayed saying a totally different word. So it just sounds like a whole bunch of people are speaking and just one vocal is playing. Yo, that is crazy. That is so awesome. So make sure you guys go check out Relayer because it's super duper creative and gives you this unique sound. So let's go down to our last one. Our last one is by UVI as well, and it's a newer plugin. It's called Dual Delay X. I had to add this to the mix because it is actually something, it does something a little bit different, and it adds like a different dynamics to our vocals with this rotation knob right here. So we got our typical delay section over here where you can dial in the time and feedback, modulation, and all that other stuff. Then we got this rotation section over here where we can actually just do something creative and manipulate and change the delay to make it sound a little bit different. Then we got kind of like our EQ section over here where we can do our cuts and our lows and all of that good stuff, just shaping the feedback. We got our diffusion, dispersion, tape saturation, and digital grid. You can dial in all of you want right there. Matter of fact, let me turn this down because I was messing around with that. And then we got our ducker section like Relayer and Timeless. So we can do the same thing right here and just add a ducker section, and it actually reduces it, and that vocal will kick in, or that delay will kick in after that vocal plays. So let's go over here and play this really quick and see what this sounds like.
I'm terrified to see you.
Ooh.
Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless. I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless.
So that sounded really cool. Let's play this with our track really quick and see what this is sounding like with the track. Well, not with the whole track, just with this sound.
I'm terrified to see you. I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and I've been feeling restless.
That thing sound way bigger than what it was sounding before. Now, I did something unique there. You guys probably didn't hear it or see it, but I turned on Relayer as well. And I just wanted to see, because, you know, we had that effect where Relayer just did this song and dance with our vocal. Well, I wanted to see if we can do that here with this, with Dual Delay X, just because UVI's, both of these plugins are from UVI. So if you grab one, you might want to grab the other one. So let's see what this sounds like.
I'm terrified to see you. Hiding in the darkness, colder when it's twilight, and
So adding both of those delays really gave a unique effect. You can hear Dual Delay X doing this thing with the whole rotation sound, and then you can hear Relayer is adding another delay that's out of time, but it's just delaying a different part of the song, so it makes it sound like you have ad-libs when you really don't. So that is super cool. I love rocking with UVI and what they're doing. They're doing some creative stuff. So make sure you guys go check out Dual Delay and go check out Relayer. Both of these together, I think, could do some really cool things. So that is pretty much it for our 5 delays that I think sound amazing on vocals. Make sure you guys go check out the links in the description if you want to grab any one of these plugins, or go over to sweetwater.com and you can check them out there. And don't forget to like, thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button so you guys won't miss any of our future videos, and hit that notification bell as well. And also don't forget to start at Sweetwater for all your music instruments and pro audio needs. Until next time, y'all, be creative.